Welcome back to Cnovelholic. Today we're talking about Ashes to Crown, a historical fantasy romance adapted from the web novel Chu Hou by Xi Xing. The drama stars Chen Ling and Zhou Yiran, is directed by Yang Long, consists of 24 episodes, and premiered on June 2, 2026. Ashes to Crown originally aired on Youku and is available to watch on Netflix and Youku. If you're wondering whether this drama is worth watching, here's what you can expect. Ashes to Crown follows Chu Zhao, the daughter of the powerful frontier general Chu Ling. Growing up in the desert, she is stubborn and courageous. Refusing to follow her father's arrangements, she travels to the capital, where political storms are already brewing. There, she falls in love with a nobleman, only to discover that behind his kind and gentle facade lies a ruthless and ambitious heart. He betrays her and destroys her family. Fate, however, gives Chu Zhao a second chance. Reborn with the memories of her tragic past, she vows to avenge her family, refuses to remain a pawn in the ambitions of others, and sets out to change both her own fate and the future of the empire. Alongside Xie Yanlai, the illegitimate son of the powerful Xi family, Chu Zhao protects the imperial grandson, cuts off Xiaoshun's path to the throne, and helps place a new ruler on the throne. But as the new emperor takes the reins, new political schemes begin to unfold. Ashes to Crown is first and foremost a political drama with a hint of romance. I say hint because I feel the romance was overshadowed by the complex political plot. So if you're looking for a romantic story about Chen Ling and Zhou Yiran, you'll probably be disappointed. I actually found this drama enjoyable, although it was not without flaws. I got used to the fast pace easily after watching several episodes. However, the conflict drags a bit in the middle, before suddenly regaining its speed and ending in a rush. Needless to say, it was quite an emotional roller coaster ride. The first episode is a fast-paced monologue in which Chu Zhao narrates her past life. She explains why she decided to leave the desert and run off to the capital. Initially, she was driven by her longing for her mother. Then it was fueled by her rebellious phase. Later, she became fascinated by the capital's elegance and prosperity. Having grown up in a military camp surrounded by sand and soldiers, she had never been exposed to anything so elegant and feminine before. Her father, Chu Ling, warned her that the capital was a city that devoured people whole. Even so, she stubbornly set her heart on going there. One aspect I found especially interesting was the relationship between Chu Zhao and her father. Chu Zhao felt trapped inside the military camp. She believed her father was too busy protecting others and building his reputation as the undefeated god of war. All she wanted was an ordinary father who helped her fly a kite and was there whenever she needed him. Their relationship is a good example of how misunderstandings can grow within a family. Children often remember the empty seats at the dinner table, forgotten birthdays, and the moments when they needed a parent but found no one there. Perhaps neither Chu Ling nor Chu Zhao was entirely right or wrong. When two expectations fail to meet, misunderstandings begin to grow. But deep down, they loved each other, longed for each other, and sacrificed for each other. They just didn't know it yet. The drama mainly focuses on Chu Zhao's quest for revenge. She is a very intense character, full of regret and hatred. There wasn't a single day when she wasn't dealing with or planning a deadly scheme. The only peaceful moments came whenever she was with Xie Yanlai, whether tending each other's injuries, sitting on the swing, or walking together in the desert. Chu Zhao's intensity is the complete opposite of Chen Ling's soft and gentle appearance. Yet Chen Ling did so well in this drama. Her eyes do most of the talking. As for Zhou Yiran, Xie Yanlai seemed complicated at first, but actually lacked depth. He was driven by both hatred and gratitude. But as the story progressed, I couldn't help thinking he was simply a young hero who dedicated his life to the only person he loved. I have to say that Xie Yanlai wasn't the best character Zhou Yiran has played. If I had to compare, I would say that his role as Tan Yixun in 12 Letters is probably the most intense character he has portrayed so far. The villains were also memorable. It was quite easy to guess who they were from the very beginning. They looked young, gentle, and kind. But behind those facades were ruthless, scheming, and thoroughly treacherous men. I especially enjoyed the battle of wits between Xie Yanfang and Deng Yi. Their conversations were full of courtesy, and they even praised each other from time to time. Yet you could practically see invisible lightning flashes between their eyes and invisible fire burning in the background. They clearly hated each other, but the way they maintained their calm and friendly manners was fascinating to watch. If duplicity has a visual representation, it's them. Story-wise, Ashes to Crown starts off strong. The drama doesn't waste a single minute. Every scene has a purpose, and every line needs to convey something. Because the story moves so quickly, you'll need to pay attention to the time skips. Otherwise, it can become confusing. As the story progresses, Chu Zhao's revenge gradually evolves into something much bigger. While trying to crush her enemies, she also takes responsibility for governing the country and protecting the young emperor. Her battle shifts from personal vengeance into a fight for political stability and the well-being of the people of Chu State. What I appreciate most is that Chu Zhao never loses sight of the bigger picture. She isn't blinded by her personal grievances. She understands that true victory means preventing the same tragedy from happening to others. In the end, her journey becomes one of responsibility, leadership, and changing the fate of a country. Visually, Ashes to Crown is beautiful. The cinematography makes good use of lighting to set the mood. Palace scenes are often darker to maintain the tension of court politics, while outdoor scenes use more natural lighting to create a sense of realism. The costumes are gorgeous. I couldn't stop admiring the dangling hairpins. They are absolutely stunning. One weakness, however, is the battle scenes. This is where Chen Ling's acting didn't fully convince me. She looked like she was doing a sword dance instead of slaying enemies. The poorly made CGI also didn't help. Overall, Ashes to Crown is a good drama for viewers who enjoy complex political stories. But if you're looking for romance, you'll probably be disappointed because the political plot completely overshadows it. However, if you're looking for gorgeous visuals, a talented cast, and a fast-paced political story, Ashes to Crown is definitely worth considering. Thank you so much for watching. If you've already seen Ashes to Crown, I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. Until next time, happy watching! For more Chinese drama reviews, please visit Cnovelholic.com.